Good morning, guys. Welcome to Glasgow Rangers Nation. We're live on this match day. Last match before the split. Last match before the title run-in. All still to play for. Even after yesterday's results, it's going to... Look, I'll be honest with you. This is going to go to the wire. I foresee another helicopter Sunday. I really do. You know what? There's even talk the other day. I read an article, a really fascinating article about a player, the SFA planning for a league playoff. Although that was between Rangers and Celtic, with the likelihood that the two could end up on the same number of points and possibly same head-to-head, same goals scored, etc., etc. So, look, you know, it could be a very exciting way to end the season if that was to be the case. You can see the table; it is on the screen, as is today's starting lineup, which we'll have a little chat through in a minute. Welcome, good morning, William. How are you this morning, my friend? Michael White also in the live chat. Guys, keep your comments coming in. Obviously, great to have your thoughts in the build-up to this game. We're about 18 minutes away from kickoff. So Michael says, morning Aaron and everyone. Let's hope players don't collapse under pressure and we have a comfortable win, 3-0 to Rangers. Michael, that would be a fantastic win, wouldn't it? A nice easy 3-0. But this is Rangers, mate. When does that ever happen with Rangers? When do we ever have a nice easy game where it just all comes right for us? It doesn't seem to happen. Well, anyway, Danny Rule, of course, are you streaming the game? I'm not streaming the actual game. I can't show the actual game because I will get taken off the internet for that. And I've worked too hard on this channel. We're up at 8,400 subscribers now. Please, of course, smash a sub on the video. Right. Let's have a look at this little look at our team for today's game. So the starting 11 that Danny Rule has named. Look, you know, linking to what I said on my post on the channel before I came live this morning. I don't like that team. I really do not like that team in the slightest. I get why Sterling isn't playing. It's the plastic pitch thing. I still wouldn't start James Tavernier in any of these games. I certainly would not be starting him against Selhurst Hearts or Celtic or Motherwell in any of those big games. The guy is just a total letdown. Look, you know, in terms of the team, it's good that Mikey Moore obviously has come through it. He is obviously fit. That is good to see. The team as it has been named. Let's have a look at this team then. So Jack Butland in goal. We know, obviously, Butland is the best keeper at the club. He is going to start. He is going to be the man who starts week in, week out. The back four. Look, the back four is a little bit weaker because of the fact that we obviously don't have Touramens. He is out injured. Touramens is a massive miss. He really genuinely is. I mean, nothing against Jayden Magoma. The lad's a good footballer. But, you know, Touramens does make that left-hand side that whole lot stronger. Centre halves, I've got to say, I do prefer that partnership in the middle of the defence. With Nasser Giga and Emmanuel Fernandez. Manny Fernandez has really been a top player since he has come to the club and actually broke into the starting 11. I think that when he was signed back when for $3.5 million from Peterborough, there was doubts over him, wasn't there? There was doubts over him actually playing, actually, you know, being a player, actually, you know, coming good. But he's done it. He has done it. You've then obviously got midfield. We're looking at that midfield there. It looks like it's going to be a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1 of some description. Raskin and Chukwani. Raskin, it's time for him to step up. We need the Nicholas Raskin of last season. We need the Nicholas Raskin that really, you know, did dominate those games last season when Barry Ferguson was the manager. You know, that Fenerbahce away game, the Celtic game, you know, those games that he absolutely ran. We need Nicholas Raskin to step up and really run this thing. I look like a kind of Pepsi Max. Thanks, Gorguts. Cheers for that, mate. Chukwani, the new signing, obviously came in January. Love a Chukwani. He's a good footballer, solid, works hard, fights for the ball. Really has pushed Diamonde down the pecking order. Could Diamonde depart this summer in search of more first-team football? I think it's a possibility, to be honest with you. Then we've got Moore one side, Gassama the other side. Asgard, I think, will play as the 10, and Chamiti up front on his own. Look, I'll be absolutely honest with you. I do not rate Yusuf Chamiti in the slightest. I honestly think the guy is not even a footballer. He's a very poor player. And my big worry with Yusuf Chamiti is the number of chances that he misses. He misses so many chances. And my worry is that those missed chances could cost the team in the long run. You know, yes, he scores goals against the big teams, Hearts, Celtic, etc., but he doesn't score in these games. You know, the Motherwell miss, for example, the misses away at St Mirren. You know, he does miss an awful lot of chances and a lot of easier chances. So that is my big concern there, my big worry around him. Asgard, look, Thelo Asgard has really got to step up today. You know, one of the things he's kind of been levelled at him all season is he is the crab. He plays sideways, doesn't he? He plays a lot of sideways and backwards. So, you know, I think he's got to be more offensive today. He's got to be more forward-thinking today. And I think, to be honest with you, one thing that's helped maybe the step up in Thelo Asgard's play has been the fact that he was left out of the recent Norway squad. And I think, you know, he's got worries over his international future. He likes playing for his country. The fact that he's been left out of his national team squad, maybe, just maybe, has given him a bit of a kick up the arse, and he'll step it up a little bit. I don't know, you know, maybe that might help. It could well kick him on, and we've got to hope that he can really step up and become the player I think a lot of us thought we were going to get when we signed him last summer. So Thelo Asgard does need to step up, does need to take this forward. Bench today. Let's have a little look at the bench today. Kelly, Suter, Aarons back on the bench. Sterling not available today. I think part of it with Sterling is the plastic pitch and keeping him away from that. Diamonde, Ant-Man, Skovolson is on the bench, is available, Bayrami and Bojan Mijovski. I have to say, personally, I would have started Bojan Mijovski. I would have started Bojan Mijovski over Chermiti. Bojan Mijovski scores in the last game. Chermiti misses a sitter in the last game. For me, it's a no-brainer. You start your player who's scoring goals. You start your player who's got confidence. You don't start the one who isn't very good. Like I said, I would have much rather seen Bojan Mijovski come out and play and start today against this Falkirk side. So, you know, for me, it's a mistake. It is a mistake. I would not be going with Chermiti up top. I would be going with Bojan Mijovski up top. Please let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. One player today who really does need to put forward and step it up big time is, of course, JD Gassama, a guy who blows hot and cold. Absolutely blows hot and cold as a footballer. There's times when he looks just class, and there's other times when he looks like an absolute waste of space. He really, really does. You know, I honestly think that he today has to have a big game. He really needs to have a big game today and prove people wrong. Prove people who doubted him wrong. Look, the other thing I'd say about JD Gassama is this. If JD Gassama doesn't want to be here, which, you know, people are saying that he wants to move, that he wants to go and play elsewhere. Well, look, JD, if you're going to play crap, you're not going to get a move. You play well, you impress over these next 6 games, you've got more chance of getting that move away that you wanted, you know. And I think there was perhaps some of that, you know, from January. There was talk of him going to Villarreal. There was talk of him going other places as well. So, you know, maybe, just maybe, if he steps up today and he actually does it today, maybe, you know, in these next 6 games, if he plays and plays well, he can actually show people that he is a decent footballer and maybe can get that move away. I do think that he does want that move away, to be honest with you. Michael White says, Asgard plays as if he's line dancing. Yeah, there is an element of that. I do think he plays a bit too sideways, backwards. He needs to be a lot more offensive in the way he plays. The Falkirk lineup today. Let's have a quick look at our Falkirk lineup today, shall we? How they line up today. As I said, massive credit to John McGlynn, their manager. He has done really well. Their team today, Bain in goal, Adams, Henderson, Donaldson, Spencer, Broggio, Yeats, Stewart, Tate, Lisa and Miller are their starting 11. Look, I don't know a great deal about Falkirk players. I'm not a big, obviously don't watch a lot of Falkirk football, so I don't know a lot about Falkirk. So yeah, look, that's their lineup. That's how they line up today. They'll be bang up for this. And look, you know, the one thing you'd say about Falkirk is they've got absolutely nothing to lose, have they? They've got absolutely nothing to lose in this game. They really don't. They've got absolutely nothing to lose because at the end of the day, they've done fantastic. They have done fantastic. You know, to be where they are, they've done absolutely brilliant to achieve what they have achieved in this season. They really have. You know, no one would have expected Falkirk to come up and do so well. No one would have expected Falkirk to finish top 6. So, you know, fair play to them. Absolute fair play to them. They've been brilliant. They've been absolutely brilliant. And look, I'm going to give John McGlynn a whole load of credit, and he's got to be in conversation for one of the Manager of the Year slots. He really genuinely does. So fair play to the guy. Fair play to the guy. Beautiful game says, Chermiti up front himself doesn't give me confidence. Chermiti and Mijovski together does. I'll be honest with you, I don't think, I agree. I don't think Schmidt up front on his own works. I honestly think he struggles to play up front on his own. He doesn't have that ability, I don't think, to really lead the line effectively on his own. He, to me, needs someone to put alongside him, and that's why I think, if you look at it, him and Adair had formed quite a decent partnership going forward. So, fair play to them. But yeah, I would have gone Pops with Miovski, but I suppose with it being away from home, been a game that is going to be a tough game, as this one is, then maybe, just maybe, that's why he's done it. That's why he's done it. Matrix Break says, Miovski, best finisher at the club, scored last game via Aberdeen before VAR took his goal, but it was still some finish. Hat-trick in the cup. Schmidt up front himself, marked out of the game, comes for the ball, no goals. I agree, Matrix. You don't have to preach to me, mate. I agree. I would have started Miovski today. I just think he offers you so much more than Yusuf Chermiti. I'll be honest. If we can get a fee for Yusuf Chermiti in the summer, if we can get rid of Yusuf Chermiti in the summer, that would be spot on. That would be absolutely spot on for me. Guys, we have got a poll running. Obviously, please get your votes in on the poll. What's the result going to be today? At the moment, 3% people saying it is going to be a Falkirk win, 88% saying a Rangers win, and 86% saying a Rangers win, 11% saying a draw today. Got to hope that it doesn't end as a draw. Beautiful game is going for a 2-1 to Rangers. Gassama beat best as the second half part player, fresh legs and all that. Michael, I think you're spot on, mate. He looked good the other week when he came on, whereas when he started against St Mirren, he was just a non-event, wasn't he? And I think that's absolutely fine. I don't know why they don't play Asgard as a shadow striker behind Chermiti. That's where he played for Norway behind Haaland. That's a decent shout. Yeah, look, good shout. He might be doing that today. That might be the way we line up today, Gorguts. I don't know, mate. It could be the way that he sends it out today, that he could actually, go with that formation today. But look, I suppose the one thing you're going to say, Gorguts, about that, playing behind Haaland is very different to playing behind Chermiti. You're playing behind Haaland, you're playing behind probably the best striker in world football. You're playing behind Chermiti, you're playing behind the best striker that probably plays in the Sunday Pub League. So, there is a bit of a difference, isn't there, in the talent of the players. So, Erling Haaland is just absolute world class, whereas Yusuf Chermiti is just at best club class, isn't he? That's what he is, club class. And if you get that joke about club class and all that sort of thing, about, if you remember the days of shooting stars, of course, pub singers, club singers and all that. Remember the old shooting stars, guys. Guys, keep your thoughts coming in. Let me know what you're thinking about today's game. More importantly, let's get your predictions. What are your predictions for today's game? How do you see this game going in terms of the result? Personally, I'm going to go 2-1 Rangers today. I think it will be 2-1 to us. I think it'll be a hard-fought game. I think it could even be 1-1 for an awful long time and a late winner maybe. Graham Brown's going with 4-1 to Rangers. Very confident there from Graham. Fantastic. Guys, look, please, of course, as well, if you haven't yet done so, smash a sub on the channel. Help us to keep on growing. We are looking at around, what are we up to now? 8,416 subscribers. Would love to get to 8,500 in the next few days, in the next couple of weeks. Get sort of towards 9,000 by the end of the season. And then we start kicking on to 10,000 ready for next season. We've got a lot coming up, obviously, on the channel. We'll be across as many of the games as my work allows me to be. Bring you as many lives as we possibly can as well, to go over the games, to talk about the games, of course. So, please obviously support the channel. Linda Williamson, welcome, Linda, says, I'm nervous about this game. Chermiti scares the heck out of me. Look, I think we're all a bit nervous. Yeah, Gorguts, Jaws, what's the scores? Matrix Break says, Miovski actually shoots, comes on 3-2. Hit the post, first chance, boom, bottom corner, no chance. Chermiti passed the ball back to the keeper. Yeah, that was right, he did. That game against Dundee, when he was put through, I think I had the clip on here, when I showed it on the video earlier in the week, and he did just literally roll it back to the goalkeeper, didn't he? That was pretty bad. Eranu, yes, Graham, absolutely. Glenn says, good morning, Owen and fellow Rangers supporters. I'm going for 3-1 win for us today. I'd take that, mate. I'd take it all day long. But yeah, like as I was saying, look, we've got a fair bit coming up. Obviously, we'll be trying to get over as many games as we possibly can between now and the end of the season. All things willing, all things being working on, permitting, work schedule permitting, guys. Look, the problem is I have to work. I have to work 40, 50 hours a week at my retail job, unfortunately. Hate it, but I've got to do it. And look, at the end of the day, it's unfortunate. You know, I'd love to be full time with the channel, but we just don't make enough money from the channel. So yeah, it'd be great to kind of try and make enough and do this full time, wouldn't it? You know, we get more podcasts, more lives, more things, and more bits and pieces there going out with you. We've also got lots of plans for the summer as well. Programs and obviously DV and podcasts and videos will continue throughout the summer. Definitely. Nick Porter says 4-2 Rangers. That would be fantastic. Michael White says, got to get 2 quick goals or we might struggle. Yeah, agreed. Uvavu, says Graham Brown. Getting all the Shooting Stars references in this morning. Glad you remember the old Shooting Stars references. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Yes, look, we'd love to boost the subscriber numbers, boost the numbers. We obviously have our membership as well. If you want to become a member, it's 99p to become a member to support the channel as well. Obviously, please get those in. I'm at work too. Gutted, says Linda. Yeah, absolutely. It's gutting, isn't it, when you miss a game because you've got to work and you've got to try and surreptitiously find a way to listen or watch the game at work so your boss doesn't find out that you're actually watching the football rather than actually getting on with your job. Yeah, an old earphone surreptitiously snuck into your ear always is good for that one, isn't it, Linda? Definitely. But yeah, we'll give you obviously as much as we can, as much coverage as we can over the next sort of few days, few weeks in the build-up. Obviously to the start of the end of the season. Once this game is out of the way, you know, hopefully a win today, we go back up to second, and then it's the split. Then it is the split, and it is massive, huge, massive split. You know, the first games after today, the 25th, obviously, of April. That's when we start the post-league split. We start on the Sunday at 3 o'clock against Motherwell, before following that up with a game away on the 4th of May against Hearts. Then, obviously, the big one, Celtic Rangers on the 10th of May, 12 o'clock kickoff, before the game against Hibs on the 13th. And the final day of the season, everyone kicks off at 12:30. Rangers back here at Falkirk. Could it be a helicopter Sunday? Could it be that the helicopter has to bring the trophy? That would be an interesting one. Spire Blue says, watching from my hotel room in Essen, Germany, 3-1 today. Let's hope so. Why are you in Essen, mate? Is that with work or is that holiday or what's that? Essen, obviously. Wasn't that a big part of the German war effort? The Krupps of Essen. They made all the glass and the stuff for the Messerschmitts, I think, from what I remember. Got to say, I love the Hall of Fame at Falkirk. Hall of Fame at Falkirk, on the second row down, there is a picture of a very, very young-looking Scotty Arfield. Scotty Arfield, obviously, in the commentary box today, watching along as well. Love Scotty Arfield. I miss Scotty Arfield. I miss the old done my duty, sir goal celebration from the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Scott Arfield. Look, this game today, huge game today. It's huge. I know it's Falkirk, and it's a bit weird to be saying it's a huge game. You know that it's Falkirk and it's a huge game, but look, it is, because it's a must-win. It's an absolute must-win for Rangers. It is just cannot afford any slip-up. Cannot afford to drop any points at all in today's game. Just not allowed at all. But you know what? As I said earlier, you know, last live, I've said on a number of videos this week as well. Any wins between now and the end of the season is the thing. You know, 6 1-0s, 6 scrappy, horrible 1-0s will do me between now and the end of the season. Because if it's 6 scrappy 1-0s, it means we win the league, and that's the simple lesson of it, isn't it? Simple lesson of it. Of course, one of the factors today in today's game is the plastic pitch. Falkirk's plastic pitch could play a part today. We know that it's a bit of a leveler. It's a bit of a leveler, as we've seen with games against Livy. You know, a bit of a leveler. Yeah, so they're back 4. Keenan Adams, they've got a 2, so they're playing a 4-2. I think it's a 3-1. Dylan Tate, Brad Spencer, then Broggio, Yates, and Miller as their 3 behind striker, and Barney Stewart, who is their big threat up top today for them. So they've got Bain, back 4, Adams, Donaldson, Henderson, Leeser, Tate, Spencer as a 2, Broggio, Yates, Miller as a 3, and Stewart up top on his own. Be interested to see how the Rangers, afternoon, Grant, how you doing, buddy? Be interested to see the Rangers, way they've got Rangers lining up today. Butland obviously in goal, we know that. Back 4, Tavernier, Giga, Fernandez, and Magoma. 2, I think they're going 4-2-3-1. Chakawani and Waskin as a 2. Then JD Gasama, Asgard, and Moore as a 3. And then you've got, obviously, Chimiti up front on his own. Guys, just a reminder, please, no spoilers in the live chat today. Matrix break, 39 hour unless Christmas. I'm usually too tired, but force myself to train. But I'm only in the 30s, 2 kids, 50 hour then podcast. If we don't win, Chimiti again up front on himself. 0 threat. Asgard. Yeah, absolutely. Let's have a little look then at what's going to happen today. Barney Stewart, their striker, 6 goals in his last 5 appearances. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Absolutely. Right, so got Tavernier this season, 13 goals, 7 assists, 20 goal contributions this season. Let's just hope he's not here next season. That's the key thing, I think, with that one. Anyway, look, let's see what happens, guys. It's massive. It's huge. It is just game time, and it's ready to go. Absolutely ready to go. John McCleister says, glad Mikey Moore is playing, but I'm with you, Owen. Read Chimiti versus Miovski. Absolutely. Rangers in their all-orange kit today. And we're underway. Falkirk send the ball long to the left-hand side. Tavernier lets it go over his head and then heads it out of play. Does he know he heads it and then hoofs it clear? I would sell Chimiti and buy Stewart, says Grant. Grant Willis. Foul by Chimiti straight away and a free kick to Falkirk. Foul on Henderson by Chimiti there. Let's hope so, Gorguts. Let's hope Moore does have a great game. He is a top player. I think, in terms of Mikey Moore for next season, a lot does depend on what happens with Spurs in the next few games, of course. They've been the bottom 3. Ball swung into the box. Jack Butland comes confidently, collects, looks for us to get started. Butland ordering the players to get out of my box, basically. But rolls it to Giga. Giga brings it up to the edge of the box. Where's he going now? A bit static, a bit slow, Giga. You've got to pick the pace up, mate. Goes back to Butland. Butland rolls it along to Fernandez again. But look, plastic pitch, it shouldn't be too much of a deciding factor because, look, there are plastic pitches at Ockenhowie that we train on, so it really shouldn't be that much of a deciding factor in this game. Roll forward now. Poor control there by Gassama, gives the ball away. Falkirk sloppy in possession and Giga lets it go for a throw-in. Bit of a scrappy start, first minute from Rangers here. 100%. Danny Rule clapping already. Like to thank him more out of encouragement than seeing anything that he particularly likes so far. Throw in down the right-hand side by Tavernier. Long throw, header away by Falkirk. Again, Falkirk swing it forward. And Fernandez lets it go. A little header back to Butland. Butland collects and rolls away. Police horses go by outside. You can see 4 police horses going for a little walk there. Goals in the first 15 minutes. Celtic have 11, Rangers 10 this season. Falkirk 6, funnily enough. So, yeah, whilst the old firm dominate the goals in the first 15 minutes, Falkirk sneaking in there with 6 this season. Long ball forward again by Falkirk. Butland comes and gets it again. It's very quiet, very scrappy start to this game. Not a lot happening to start off with. A bit slow from Rangers to start off with. Fernandez, poor ball there, puts Moore under pressure, but Moore sneaks it back to Fernandez. Fernandez back to Moore again, shifts it. Good, Magoma, Moore. This is a bit faster, good play. Great footwork from Moore. Now it's Chakwani. Chakwani back to Moore on the left-hand side. Moore raiding down the left-hand side. Can he get there? No, just too much on it. And it is out for a throw-in to Falkirk. But a good little bit of interchange of passing there from Motherwell, nonetheless. Good little bit of work. From Rangers there. Foul by Chakwani. Free kick to Falkirk. 2.5 gone. Just a reminder, guys, no spoilers in the live chat, please. It is now free kick Falkirk, which Bane, their goalkeeper, will take. Looks nothing like the Bane, of course, from the films. No mask on this fella. Very windy day in Falkirk. Wind is blowing. As we bring you the very latest. Ball goes through to Butland. And Butland collects easily now. I think, they're just talking about adapting to this plastic pitch. Maybe. But like I said, you shouldn't need too much time to adapt to a plastic pitch because, as I said, they'd have probably trained on one at Ockenhowie this week. As well as the grass pitches, we will have those artificial pitches as well when the weather's bad. So I don't get this whole plastic pitch myth. I really don't. Butland hoists it forward. Header away by Falkirk again. Falkirk coming in down the left-hand side. Good cover by Giga. Well covered across by Giga to that right-hand side where Tav was again missing. But Giga then rolls the ball forward. Tavernier with the throw-in. Turns. Bit of litter blowing on the pitch already. Not looking good, says Matrix Break. It's just slow, I think, at the moment. That's the start. Poor throw by Tavernier. Straight to Falkirk again. Snaps in with Chukwani. Tackle out. Falkirk throw left side. Poor throw there by Tavernier. Poor throw. Throw in now by Falkirk. It is Falkirk with the ball. Throw forward. Good throw into an area to threaten. Good work by Giga across the cover. Giga covering. Gets it out. Well done. Good play, but not far enough. Falkirk still have it on the left-hand side. Good little dribble there. Beats Tavernier. Tavernier gets back at him. Ball runs out of play. And it's a goal kick off the Falkirk lad. And it is a goal kick to Rangers. Early pressure from Falkirk here. They've started the game the better side, I think, at this moment in time. Guys, please obviously get your thoughts in. Or if you're watching the game, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your feelings ahead of as this game progresses. Love to know what you're thinking, what you're feeling, how you're feeling as the game goes through. Long ball to the right-hand side. Tavernier can't get there, and it is out for another Falkirk throw. It's not been a great start, has it? It's not been a great start. That's the problem. That's the problem. Very full ground, though. Respect to Falkirk. Good full ground. Morning, Graham. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Obviously, please smash a like on the video, guys. Falkirk in, down the left-hand side. Ball into the box. Misses it. And they've scored. Falkirk 1-0 up. Broggio with the goal, shocking defending, and it's come down the right-hand side. What a surprise. What a surprise. Shocking. Shocking. Matrix break, please, no more spoilers. Ball out wide. This is it. Tavernier absolutely missing from that right back slot. Tavernier, absolute dickhead. Chakwani misses it. And easy for the goal player to score. Where is Tavernier here? He's the right back. He stops running. Why are you stopping, Tav, you moron? Absolute moron. 1-0 Falkirk. What a shambles at the back, says Glenn. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, here we go. Absolute joke. That was on Tavernier. Absolutely on James Tavernier. Totally on Tav, that. Absolute joke. Ben Broggio with their goal. I mean, Tavernier there just stops running. Lets him run. Lets his man run. Absolute dickhead. Get him off, Danny Rule. Take that useless piece of crap off this football pitch quick. Legend more like. Plenty of time left. Let's hope so, yeah. Piss poor, that was just shocking defending. That was awful. Awful. Genuinely poor. Rangers playing out from the back now. Raskan now on the right-hand side, cutting in field. Asgard tries to turn away from his man, rolls it back to Chakwani. Chakwani. Magoma will shoot, blocked. Drops down, Raskin in there. Breaks again. Tavernier trying to get in there, what the hell was that, you absolute moron, Tavernier. These injuries could not have come at a worse time, says Graham. The curse of Tavernier still exists in 2026 title run-in, says the beautiful game. Just awful start. It's been a shocking start. Really shocking start by Rangers this afternoon. All the way back to Bain, their keeper. He controls the ball. Under pressure from Chimiti, rolls it out. Forward by Fernandez to nobody. Falkirk. Tavernier there with the tackle. Ball breaks down. Again, we lose it in midfield. Soft midfield, that's the problem. Fighting away now. Losing the ball again. Sloppy. Ball breaks out to Mikey Moore on the left-hand side now. Mikey Moore goes at his man. Can he get past him? He's got 3 coming to him, Moore now. Moore tries to go past 1. Gets past 1. Then gets back at him, tackled, loses the ball and play it away. Here comes Falkirk again. Over the top. And they're in down the right-hand side. 2 defenders scuttling back. Can't get there, can they? Yes, they can. Pull back. Cut back. Giga there to cut it out. And here we go. Clear now by Magoma, bringing it away down the left-hand side. Jaden Magoma storming down the left-hand side, looking for a movement ahead of him. None. Plays it into Moore. Moore loses it there with a poor pass from Magoma. And Falkirk win the ball back again. They're just first to everything this afternoon. First to everything. Ball switched out to the right. No one there, thank goodness. And Fernandez will jog, let it go out and take the throw in on the left-hand side. 9 assists by Calvin Miller this season for Falkirk, the most in the league. Ahead of Callum Slattery on 8, Congreve on 7, Elijah Just, he's a good player. I know Rangers are looking at him, 7. Back it goes to Butland again. Butland rolls it out to Fernandez. Here's Chimiti, loses the ball, then fouls his man. Absolute prat. Gives it away. Yes, whatever, Chimiti. Chimiti, just get off. Get off, you useless twat. Honestly, that man just frustrates the life out of me. He runs at his player, just gives it away, and then commits the most stupidest foul in the world. Not a footballer. Not a footballer. 11 minutes gone, still 1-0 obviously here. Windy, wind blowing across the park. Need a Barron in midfield, need a Miovski up front. Barron is a dog. Absolutely, yeah, I would agree. Get Barron, put Barron in. Barron would be a battler in there. Absolutely. Tavernier with the ball on the right-hand side now. Sends it forward. Shocking ball, straight to a Falkirk player by James Tavernier. Ball over the top, down on the right-hand side across. Giga and Fernandez covering. As don't know where Tavernier is yet again, missing in action. Oh, now he's in the middle of the park. Little ball through by Falkirk, round the corner. Good work there by Jack Butland. Ball cut back inside. Chimiti picks it up. Rolls it inside to Asgard. Asgard sends it to the right-hand side to JD Gassama, who I'd forgotten was even playing. Gassama rolls it round the corner. Tavernier picks it back up, gives a hospital pass to Gassama, who battles to get it back, gets it back to Tavernier. Cross into the box by Tavernier. Over everyone's head. Header away by Falkirk as well, but only out as far as Fernandez. Here's Raskin. Here's Tavernier again. Tavernier comes backwards, goes back to Giga on halfway. It goes across now to Fernandez. Fernandez, little ball around the corner to Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore back to Giga again. Giga stops it, waits. It's a bit static, Falkirk. Everyone behind the ball. Asgard passes back to Fernandez. We do not look good at the back every time they get forward. So nervous. Yeah, absolutely. We don't look good at the back. It's that thing, don't change your back foot. I get why Sterling isn't playing because of the surface, but to me, that's a mistake. You play your best back four every single game, and James Tavernier is not in our best back four because the guy can't defend to save his life. Ball forward by Tavernier, given away straight to a Falkirk player. Every pass Tav seems to play this first half goes straight to a player in navy and white. Giga under pressure now from Stewart. Giga works back across, turns it out, throw in to Falkirk, left-hand side, deep in Rangers territory. Not good. Rolls it back halfway. Falkirk with the ball on halfway. Chip the ball forward. Good ball out there. Miller goes down under pressure from Tavernier. Tavernier still can't 100% get the ball, but eventually does, but works it away. Hospital pass to Asgard. Asgard manages to work it out to Chakwani. Chakwani scoops it across to Magoma. Magoma brings it under control. Then under tackle, loses the ball, but a foul, says the referee. Free kick. Juicy Bear says Sterling can't play on this surface. Well, that's well documented at this point. I get that, but Juicy Bear, would you play Tavernier? Would you honestly play Tavernier? The guy is shot to me. He looks absolutely shot in this game. Every pass he plays is given away. He was to blame for that goal because he didn't track his runner. Yet the absolute useless piece of shit just gets away with it every week because of his fanboys. Fernandez. Chimiti. Chiquani. Magoma. Back with Fernandez now. Fernandez scoops the ball forward over the top. Chimiti chests it down, brings it down. Good play there by Chimiti to bring it away now. Feeds it into Asgard. Asgard touches it off. Chimiti round the corner to Gassama. Gassama shoots. Saved by Bain. It's back now with Raskin. Raskin does need to step up in this game. Really try and step up a little bit. Try and push on. Gassama straight across into the arms of Bain in the goal. Poor. Free kick to Raiders in the middle of the park. Ball forward. Chimiti brings it down his chest, but then header away by Donaldson, the centre-half for Falkirk. They're just so comfortable, Falkirk, at the moment. Little pressure on him. Chimiti doesn't even put any pressure on him as he plays it away. Header away, though, by Asgard. Forward it goes. Asgard goes down on the tackle now. Free kick to Rangers inside the Falkirk half. Foul by Henderson there on him. Guys, please get your thoughts, comments coming in during the game. Obviously, we'll know what you're thinking as we go through. Free kick to Rangers. Matrix Braces, sorry, right back Tav, but he's everywhere but right back, and but he's all we have. 16 minutes gone. Rangers trail by a solitary goal at this moment in time to Falkirk. Linda Lewis says this isn't looking promising. What is Chimiti doing there? Seriously. Seriously, how it... Little ball in by Asgard. Chimiti is onside, cleaning on goal and skies it. What absolute... Honestly, you couldn't make it up. The guy is useless. Absolute useless shitty. Absolutely useless. What the fuck? Chimiti should have scored, but he blew his surprise. Yeah, that was awful. He didn't even work the goalkeeper. That is unforgivable by useless Chimiti. Unforgivable. Unforgivable, guys. Unforgivable. Guys, please obviously smash a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Obviously help us to keep on building our channel. Falkirk with the ball now. Back it goes. Chimiti is a disgrace, says Linda Williamson. Ball out. Oh, poor ball there. Thank goodness it's out into touch for a throw in to Rangers. Thank God. Thank God. Chimiti is a disgrace. He is. Rangers win 79% today. Right, let's have a little look. 18 gone, still 1-0. Not a lot happening here. Not a lot happening. Throw in now by Magoma to get things back underway. Header away by Falkirk and away again by Falkirk. Another Rangers throw left side. The ball girl rolls it back. Delo Asgard there. Raised a bit of a sweat. Must have done something. Not quite sure what he's done, but he's raised a sweat. Chimiti jumps again. Doesn't get there. Yeah, I agree, Glenn. Falkirk are the better team so far. Over the head of Hernandez. Fernandez, you've got to win this. You've got to win this. You've got to win it. You do. Well done. Good lad. Fernandez. Raskin now. Raskin trying to lead the counter-attack. Oh, for God's sake. Asgard somehow. Oh, Asgard. What the... Get it under control, mate. I mean, seriously. Bring it under control. You... Oh, my God. Ball out wide, right-hand side. Tavernier now. Ball into the box, is it? No, it's straight through. Donaldson misses his kick. Henderson goes across to cover. Mikey Moore with him. Flicks it down the right-hand side. Ball over the top, looking for the run of Stewart. Stewart up against Giga. Stewart has it, though. Stewart worked wide. Shot! Butler lets it go across his face, and it's out for a goal kick there. Dangerous, dangerous. Chimitti's worse than Lammers. That's bad, man. Works him out there, and a shot. Well judged by Butland, I suppose, there. He knew that was nowhere near the goal. "20 minutes coming up for 1-0 down. McGlynn looks very calm on the sideline. He does do. He looks like your granddad, does John McGlynn, doesn't he? Matrix Break says, Miovski all becoming true. We would have picked a better team than Danny, my foot manager. Rangers team are flying in the league. I don't play Chimiti up front himself. I mean, Miovski probably scores that one that Chimiti misses. I mean, that's probably true. Bain forward now. Good control by the Falkirk player. Brings on good tackle by Chikwani, though. Well done, Mr. Chikwani. Chikwani forces one man off. Goes past him, then goes down. Referee says no free kick. And Falkirk will pass it away, but only as far as Raskan now. Raskan on the advance. Plays it wide to JD Gassama. Gassama. Skips away from one. Rolls it into the box. Asgard. Tries to play a clever ball around the corner. Doesn't get there, and away by Falkirk. Again, just too much. No one taking opportunity to shoot. Grant says should have started with Miovski, in my opinion. Absolutely agree with you on that one. Everyone is better than Chimiti at shooting, says Nick Porter. Yeah, absolutely agree with that one. Even my daughter is better than Chimiti at shooting. She's a dancer. Here's Raskin. Here we go now. Fernandez with the ball at the back, bringing it away. Fernandez looks good on the ball. Always does look good on the ball, does old Mr. Emmanuel Fernandez. Looks a quality player. Giga goes past his man, who tries to foul him, but Giga shrugs him off. Rolls it to Tavernier on the right-hand side. Tavernier stops. Rolls it back to Giga. Here's Raskin now. Picks it up, comes over halfway. Stops. Goes again to Moore now. Moore, slow pick it up, but tries to inject a bit of pace. Goes out to Magoma. But Magoma takes it from a standing start. Has to come back in field to Chikwani, back to Magoma, and it's going backwards again, back to Fernandez on halfway, sideways to Giga, now down to Tavernier, backwards again to Fernandez, sideways and backwards, everywhere we go, back to Fernandez again. Fernandez the forward ball this time, short though, won by the Falkirk player. Tavernier wins it back, then goes down on the tackle, free kick. Tavernier's down. Hopefully it's serious. And so is the Falkirk player. Shankland, I'm really shocked at the lack of quality up top. Come on, lads, step it up, says Shankland, our Hearts fan. Shankland, let me know, what were your thoughts on yesterday, on your performance yesterday? How did you perform yesterday? Didn't see the game. Knew you were 2-1 for a long time. Let me know your thoughts on yesterday's game, mate. How you played, etc., etc. Love to know the latest on that one. If that lot is the best we've got for the run-in, we've no chances. Michael White. Free kick, which of course James Tavernier has to take because he's my ball. It's a free kick to Rangers. Glenn says this is woeful. It's not great, is it, mate, so far? Hasn't been great so far. Has not been great so far. Tavernier now over the ball. Tavernier scoops it into the box. Header by Asgard is just appalling and wide. I thought we were poor for a long period. Motherwell are no mugs though. Stephen Welsh cost them, which was glorious. I'm glad Lawrence is back for sure though, says our Hearts fan. It's not, guys. It's been a poor start. It's been a really, really poor start. Ben Broggio with their goal, obviously giving them the lead. And they're 1-0 up. And it hasn't been good. I think that's the only thing we can kind of say. It's been slow. It's been not great football at all. .24 gone. It's going to go out right side, throw into Rangers. Matrix pick. Fernandes in training. I bet put him up front. He's scoring more goals. Probably technically just as good. He can hit the ball clean. He's probably our best striker in training, our centre back. He scored a fair few goals. Didn't he score on his debut for Nigeria the other day? Donaldson swings it out to the right hand side. Ball scooped forward over the top to nobody, and it is a throw. It's going to be a goal kick to Rangers. We've got Gorgut says we were very poor at times against United, but we got through. That was with the Dairy though. We are the people says if we drop points today, and Motherwell should Rangers lay down to Hearts. Yeah, let them win the title, mate. Anyone but Celtic. Missing the work rate of Naderi and Ramens, says Grant Willis. I think that's a good shout, mate. As Falkirk win it back inside the Rangers half, plays it forward. Little step over there. Good tackle though. Kasama trying to dribble out from the back, not good play. Gives it away to Falkirk again. Chikwani trying to win it back. Hunting is Chikwani. Goes out to the left-hand side to Calvin Miller. Step over. Ball inside. Given away there. Chikwani wins it. Giga kind of clears it. Poor play by Rangers at the back. And Tav then gives it away. And Falkirk have it back on the left-hand side. Swung into the box by Falkirk. Outside of the box there, the ball ends up. (2-0). Yates with a hit from outside the box, and it's 2-0. Shocking. That Chimiti then Fernandes Chimiti training game. 2-0, fuck's sake, we're so fucking out of the title race now. Absolutely shocking. Every one of those players. Pathetic. Joke, not happy, says sure. That was just poor. That was poor. Ball comes out. We don't deal with it. He just runs across the face of all of our players. None of them go out and close him down. Pathetic. This is down to Danny Rule getting this team wrong today. Got the team absolutely wrong today. 100% got it wrong. (2-0) down. Players half asleep, attacking threat, the big fairy. Asgard and Chimiti 2-0 down at Falkirk. Anyone but Movsky. I mean, I agree on that one. I'd take Asgard and Chimiti off at half time. I really, really would. In fact, I'd hook them now, both of them. Raskin. Chikwani. Into the box. Out by Falkirk again. Whoever scores the next goal wins the game, says we are the people. Foul on the Falkirk player, free kick to them inside the box. Shocking, says Linda Williamson. Absolutely agreed on that one. Neil Lennon watching from the stand, probably very happy from a Celtic point of view. Falkirk fans, absolutely. Hi, Zach Blair. How you doing, buddy? This has been poor so far. Poor. 28 gone. Even half an hour gone and we're 2-0 down already. So bad. So bad. I think I'll go and watch the paint dry, says Michael White. Okay, it's 5-2 it is then, lol, says Gorguts. Rangers have to score before half time, says the other people. Yeah, absolutely. I think we do need to get a goal. Don't like 12 p.m. kickoffs. Chiquani for more. Donaldson, step over there. Little ball breaks down to Fernandez. Disco Beaver says, calling it now, we'll finish third role. Can't motivate a team and had a chance of winning the league, gaining automatic entry to Champions League. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. We can get automatic entry to the Champions League if we were to win this game. Yeah, well, not win this game, win the league, sorry. 100% agree on that one. Chmitty up front, this always happens. It's an empty shirt. The formation always gives this style of play and result, says JJ. Ball worked inside now. Raskin, back it goes to Tavernier again. Ball back with Fernandez. Fernandez goes left-hand side to Magoma. Magoma, though, he goes outside, tries to go outside his man. Beats one. Feeds it inside to Mikey Moore now. Mikey Moore with the ball. Out it goes. Gassama. Gassama gives it away again. What a waste. It's just a waste of time, Gassama. Really is. Good play there by Fernandez. Well read. Tavernier. Moved on quickly there. Should he have fouled, but the ref says no as Gassama turns away from his man. Goes on a run now. Feeds it in there. Asgard. And the ref blows up for something. Goes back for the free kick. I think because this was not going anywhere. Why did he pick Tav, the biggest bottler in Rangers history, says James Beggs. Don't know, mate. Disco Beaver starting to question role and his ability to manage a team competing to win championships, says Disco Beaver. Free kick to Rangers here. 31 gone. Tavernier over it, as always. Swings it into the box. Header away by Falkirk. Out as far as Tavernier again. He picks it up now under pressure. Brings his man down. He's going to get booked for this. Yellow card. Or is it Magoma? Sorry, Magoma there gives away a foul. Probably a very good tactical foul. They would have been breaking and in if he had not given away that foul. Just poor play by Rangers yet again. Normality, I'd have faith. Normally, I'd have faith in getting back into this game, but not today with this bunch of useless twats, says Glenn. Whereas Sterling, Gorguts, he can't play apparently on this pitch because it's plastic apparently. Bless him. I think it's an excuse personally so he can play Tav again. Douglas Allison says, horrendous performance. What the fuck? Cassava and Tavernier. I think he means Gassama. Does anyone want this garbage in the Champions League? Could you imagine the embarrassment? Says JJ. Perhaps not the best idea, yes. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said the other day, the Champions League is not as scary as it used to be when it was that 4-team league, when you could end up with a group of death. So, yeah, I don't think you need to worry as much about it as you used to. Ball rolled inside to Falkirk again. One back by Chiquani there. Good tackle. Chmitty picks it up, runs over halfway. He's got Mikey Moore to his left-hand side. Chmitty on the run still. Now gives Mikey Moore a poor pass again. And Falkirk are back. I don't get why Chmitty's still on the pitch. I really don't. Ball inside now. Falkirk coming forward down the right-hand side. Rolls it out wide right. Tate gives it outside. Falkirk retaining possession really well here. Tunnock says, another game where we have nobody in the midfield of the park to receive the ball. Asgard, Chmitty looking nowhere near it. Agreed. Hi, Zach. How you doing? Back again it goes. Rolled right-hand side. Still good possession. Forward again. Fernandez away. Poor ball away though. Rolled wide. Falkirk attacking again. Miller. Tav holds him up. He goes back. And Falkirk still retain possession. Totally agree. Chishiti needs hooked. He needs summer. I don't know what it is, but he definitely needs summer. And it's back now again. It's going to go back to Bain. Falkirk dominating the possession, dominating the game. They're playing the better football. Much the better football. Out wide, left-hand side, ball rolled. And they're in again down this left-hand side. Good block by Giga. Comes back again. Falkirk still coming down the left-hand side. Swings it back. Yates again. Broggio loses the ball, thank God. And Raskin will bring it away. But Asgard now rolls it up the pitch. Here comes Mikey Moore now. On the run over halfway. Asgard is up with him. Chimiti's up with him. Might as well do it yourself, Mikey Moore. There's no passing it to either of those two wankers. And the shot straight at the goalkeeper from Mikey Moore. Chimiti cannot play up front on his own, guys. Useless. Take him off. Put me off. Skion says Dougie Allison. Agreed. Tavernier goes back, puts the ball, gives it back to Butland. Ian of the Rangers goal. 35 gone, still 2-0 to Falkirk. Guys, just a reminder, please smash a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. We're up to 8,419 subscribers now on our channel. Magoma goes left to Mikey Moore. Raskan. Asgard. Oh, poor from Asgard. Gives it away again. Ball forward now, and Falkirk in down the right-hand side. Magoma goes missing. Good tackle by Magoma, getting back there to throw in to Falkirk. Michael White says, are we playing for a title or has this been all a dream? If football fans, Rangers fans look at the team and think no goals in the team, why does the manager pick the player formation? It's shocking. You need to score goals. Jimmy can't score goals. The young 18-year-old Moore just playing good. The rest is poor, says Sean. Moore, I think Moore is a class above. I mean, that is the one thing you can say about Mikey Moore. He is an absolute class above the rest of this team. Raskin rolls it out. Poor ball. Gives it away again. Falkirk battling for every ball. Here's Chimiti now. He's got Gassama to the right. He plays Oh, for God's sake, Chimiti. Seriously, man. Can't even pass it 5 yards sideways. Get him off. Seriously, take that useless piece of shit off. Falkirk winning every ball, battling for every ball as if their lives depended on it. Shame Rangers can't do the same. Scooped right. Here they come again. It clears open. Shot. Blocked. Just suddenly that opened. It was like the Moses and the parting of the Red Sea there. Just parted, and unfortunately for us, I think it was Fernandez slides across. Swung into the box, away by Fernandez. Asgard had to hit him in the face, hoping it knocks some sense into him. Then he falls over, gets the free kick. Poor. Useless, spineless. I'd sum this up so far, says Glenn. Pretty good, eh? Yeah. Here's Asgard. Chips the ball forward, looking for the run of Mikey Moore down the left-hand side. Poor ball by Asgard. Moore can't get there. Poor Mikey Moore looks absolutely knackered. Useless. Absolutely useless so far. Hearts better win the SPL, says Sean. Yeah, if we can't, then I agree with you, buddy. Mikey Moore coming in field. Here's shot. Miles wide. Poor shot there by Gassama. Seriously, I would be taking Gassama, Asgard and Chimiti off at half-time. They've all three of them been an absolute waste of time. Pete Muck says, why do they look defeated, not even trying? Pretty good. Graham says, this is bad. Roll needs to act now, not wait until half-time. It's very rare a player gets hooked in the first half, apart from for injury. I remember Cantwell once getting taken off a European tie by Clemon. Fernandez, I guarantee he would be more effective as a striker than Chimiti. Get Chimiti off. Agreed. This has been genuinely piss poor so far. Falkirk in again down the right-hand side. Defending across by Fernandez. Corner kick. Dougie Addison says, roll, Tav, Asgard, Schmitty, you having a laugh? Does he want to win the league? Joke. Playing this type of lineup gets him sacked. They already at the one where the training camp, says Tunhooks. Just hope Roll has a good players lineup for next season. This lot are going to lose us a chance of a title. Corner kick to Falkirk. First corner for them. Calvin Miller will take it for them. Miller swings it into the box. Header away by Fernandez. Thrower to Falkirk deep inside the I don't know what's happening. We've got Glenn says, I'll give Rob bit credit for getting us where we can win in the league, but he got it wrong with his team today. Butland collects it now. Butland. Rangers think we are playing a brilliant team today. We are playing a rubbish team. Come on, this is not Madrid, says Sean. Shankar says, if we will win it, mate. I think Celtic are poor at home. We can take them, and I think we could beat Rangers at home based on today, but you never know. Forward ball down the line. And it is a free kick to Rangers' right-hand side. Yellow card for Henderson for the foul there. Free kick to Rangers' right side. 40 gone. .41 gone. Ball in by Tavernier. Header. Giga goes out right. Picked up by Raskan. Raskan now with the ball. Rolls it back. Asgard. Shot. Saved by Bain. Low. Raskin swings it back in. Head up by Kasama. Off the post. Back. In. Goal. Come on. Chukwani with the goal. Come on. Come on. Chukwani, a defensive mix-up from Falkirk. All sorts of rubbish. Falkirk are not happy about something. Shot by Asgard. Off the post, I think that was. Raskin swings it in. Has it gone out? That's the question. Header back in. Off the post. Down. Chukwani scores. Is this going to stand? That's the question. Good play by Chukwani. It's a VAR check, though. It's gone to VAR. Does the goal stand? All gone through. VAR is checking it. No spoilers in the live chat, please, guys, or I'll time you out. Does it stand? Still waiting for this VAR check. Still waiting for the end of this VAR. Ref's getting a bit of word in his ear now. Either that or he's getting his pizza order. Goal stands. Goal stands. Goal stands. 2-1. Thank God that stands. Chukwani with the goal. Good goal by Chukwani. Well done, Mr. Chukwani. Right. Get through to half time now. Then make changes. We still have zero hope for this team. Throw into Falkirk, left side. We need to get through to half time now. Big time. That's what the hope is. Half time. Hang on now. Make your changes at half time, Danny Rule. Get us back in this game. I would still be taking off Chimichi, Asgard, all those players, realistically. Miov's going at half time. It's a beautiful game. Big changes needed at the break. Chimity, Asgard, getting them off, says Glenn. 3 minutes of added time, probably mostly down to that VAR check. Giga goes back to cover. Giga works it away, does he? No, he doesn't. He comes back, plays a suicidal ball to Butland. Butland, thank God, is at it and about it. Thank God. Goals conceded 31 to 45. Apparently, Falkirk have conceded the most goals in the league on the 31 to 45 minutes. Falkirk. Still, here we go. Got to get into half time now. To take 2-1 or even 2-2 going into half time, and then take it from there. And Rule has to make changes. Got to make changes at half time. Kasama going down the right hand side. Good play by Kasama. Pull back. Here's Chukwani again. Go on, finish it. Oh, Mikey Moore, sorry. Shot. Blocked. Just know Danny won't change it at half time, says Andrew Hunter. 47 now. Rangers a bit of belief, playing a little bit better now in this end towards the end of this second half. Here's Magoma. Here's Moore. Fernandez. Giga. Falkirk. Jamaican accent Rangers score. Weird. Anyway, here we go. Flicked round the corner now. Back to Asgard. Asgard runs into his man, goes down, gets another free kick. I suppose the one thing that Asgard is actually quite good at is winning free kicks. He does do that very well. Does do that very, very well. And has nice hair. I suppose is the other thing. Anyway, Tavernier over this free kick. 3 minutes. We're in the last 30 seconds of the added time at the end of this first half. Still 2-1 to Falkirk. Hope we are better in the second half, says Sean. Me too, buddy. Tavernier swings it in. Header over. Who was that? Giga's header goes over. And it's been given as offside anyway, so would not have counted. Glenn says, half-time, brutal first 40 minutes. Last 5, Rangers showed some kind of fight. Still has better second half. Agreed, buddy. Three minutes is up now. It is half-time, guys. Half-time. Rangers 2-1 down in this clash at Falkirk Stadium. I think Glenn summed it up quite well there. The first 40 minutes, Rangers were the second best team all over the park. Just Falkirk first to everything at times. Really were first to absolutely everything. And Rangers poor, really, really poor. You've got to say some of the performances as well have not been good. Schmidt misses an absolute sitter yet again. Asgard has been a waste of space. Then last 5 minutes we get a goal. Yes, it was a slightly dubious goal, of course. Chikwani scores. A goal was a bit scrappy at the end of the day. Ball into the box. Is it Asgard? It hits the post, comes out. Ball pulled back across, headed back down, and there is Chikwani to sweep it into the net. Yeah, just not great. Not great at all. What else have we got? Tunnock says Chimiti as a lone striker, Gassama on the right, Asgard anywhere, killing this massive opportunity. More trying, but there's nobody to link up with. I think you put it quite well there. Moore looks knackered though. He looks absolutely knackered down that left-hand side. He really, really does. Just does not look good at, he's struggling. I think, you look at what he's got up there to work with. He's working on his own. There should be 4 players up there having a go at that Falkirk defence, but there's effectively only one. Glenn's off to get some cans. Good, I've got fun, mate. We're far too incohesive. We play pedestrian passing instead of quick forward movement needed in Scotland. Agree. Yeah, that's one of the other things I think, as I said in the first half, backways and sideways, everywhere we go. Yeah, absolutely. Too much slow backwards football. Definitely too much slow backwards passing. It's not been great, has it? Not been great at all. They need to pick it up big time. Big time. Second half needs to be an improvement. Guys, what changes would you make at half time? Let me know in the chat. What would you do? There's a question. Would you make a quick snap poll? There we go. Get that poll there running quickly. A quick half-time poll, guys. Join in. Bayrami, the silky pepperami may be needed, says Gorguts. On the jerseys. Can't see the game, but assuming that Gassama's been getting the ball and fanning around instead of just getting the ball. He hasn't done anything on the jersey, if I've been honest with you, buddy. He's been an absolute waste of space. Has not done anything. And you can kind of forget that he's even been on the park, if I'm being honest with you, mate. Yeah, he has not done a lot at all. Really has not. He's been a bit of a waste of time and space. Bayrami for Asgard. That sounds a good shout. Gorguts, I'd go with that one. Asgard hasn't really contributed a lot. I would take Chimiti off as well, obviously. Bring on Miovski for him. I'd take off Gassama and bring on Ant-Man. I'll be honest with you, would. I think they're the changes we do need to make some changes. Really do. Big style. I need to make some changes because what we're doing at the moment is not working. Yes, the last 5 minutes was a lot better, guaranteed, but need a miracle, especially if Daddy doesn't change the system out tactics. Falkirk with players he needs to use replace too. Yeah, agreed. Change the shape. Ant-Man and Miovski. I agree, Tunnock. I would make those changes as well. I do think we do need to make changes to make it a lot more offensive and a lot more attacking second half. There is big changes needed in this team. Paul saying 93% saying yes, make changes. 6%, 94, 90 to 6 now. If you're saying no changes, let me know why you don't think we should make any changes at half time. This is all we need to slip into third. Be where we bottled it and Celtic are favourites, says your loyal Muppet. SNP Goon Platoon says the problem has been the middle of the park. Raskin has been stinking. Chikwani not much better apart from the goal. I mean, we have lost the ball a lot in that middle, and there has been, for me, a lack of fight and a lack of battle in that middle of the park. I've got to say I do agree with you on that one. There has been a big lack of that, has been a big lack of that sort of battle in midfield, definitely. 3-5-2 Miovski on with Chimiti, but yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. 100% need to get those changes in, I think, to try and do something different, because what we're doing at the moment isn't working. Yes, it got better towards the end of the second half. But for the first half, but we haven't done enough. For me, there needs to be some more dynamic changes. And I think change the players a little bit, change the way we're playing, change the system. Perhaps go 4-3-3, maybe. Even push more inside, push more into the 10. And, take Asgard off, push more into the 10, bring on Ant-Man. Try and do something different, just something different. Look, they're showing the goals again now, and look, there's TAV fanboys on social media defending their captain. Of course, there is, defending the serial loser, but that's just the way it is. Monagers, this might be unpopular, but I think Barron would have been a better pick over Raskin. No, it's not unpopular, mate. That's a good shout. That is a really good shout. Dougie Allison says, I would change Asgard, Chimity, Tav, and I would put Diamonde on to help midfield. Yeah, get Barron on. Where's Dio again? He's on the bench, mate. Gerald Ray says, pitch is so tiny, a boys' team would score against us. Falkirk are a disgrace as a club. I don't think it's the pitch, mate. I think it's just a lack of effort, to be honest with you, in that first 40 minutes from Rangers. A real lack of effort. Really is. Our players are getting used to the park. Making changes could set us back, says Gloom Platoon. I don't think it could, mate. I think with how bad it's been, I don't think that's getting used to the pitch. I think that's just the fact we have not been good at all. If no Sterling, then who have we got for Towers' position? Aarons can play there. Get him on. Or go to 3 at the back. Suter, Fernandez and Giga. Go for 3 at the back. Moore is the only player trying, says Jake Dan. Get Tav off. Shit, says Dado Perso's Blue Boots. Agreed. Barron should be first pick every week. I agree with that. If Diamondo is very good at changing defence to attack, we'll definitely get him subbed on, says Mondagers. It's a shout. I would get Tav off. Get him off. Take him off as well. Take Tav off. Take Asgard off. Take Chimity off. Take Gassama off. Make those changes at half time. 100% get those guys off. Definitely make those changes. 100%. Standing by 252 says Core Guts. Interesting. Andrew Hunter says it's pathetic we have to go back there for our last game of the season. I'm absolutely despise those pitches. Decent shout, mate. Decent shout. Absolutely, yeah. So, Paul, quick poll. We've done 90% of you are saying you would make changes at half time. Yeah, I agree. I would make changes. I don't think Danny Rule will. I think he'll keep the same team, if I'm being honest with you. Let's be honest, not playing a good side, guys, who've been atrocious. Manager needs to have a hard look at himself. Players are terrible, says Dado. Come on, Ralph Falkirk, into them. Let's get this guy cleared off. Actually, haven't got any mods in the chat at the moment, have we? What else have we got? So let's have a look, guys. Let's get this going second half. Let's really try and step this up. I think we need a big step up second half. Hopefully, Danny Rowe gives them a rocket at half time and they come out with a bit of battle and a bit of fight second half. We need to go for it second half, says SPN, SNP, Goon Platoon. Agreed, buddy. We do need to just go for it second half. 100% agree with you on that one. Anyway, look, we've got to just get on with it. Robert Rankin says league to win, and this is what we get. So sad. Monagers says don't get how Chimity can score a bikey against Celtic, but he is pish against sixth place Falkirk. I don't know, mate. He just seems to really struggle against the little teams, doesn't he? I don't know what it is. Why he seems to struggle so much against these smaller teams. To me, he should be absolutely eating these smaller teams alive, but he just cannot do it, and I don't get why he can't do it. I really don't. He just doesn't seem to be able to do it. Matrix Break says Tav legs have gone, only play one half, 20 minutes, last 20 Tav is done. Gerald Ray says, it's like when you say a top 4 EPL team goes to a non-league team in the FA Cup. Rangers have to do this most weeks in league games. It's not easy to tolerate for these teams and their disgraceful grounds. Yeah, I suppose so. It'd be like, the Arsenals, Liverpools, Manchester Uniteds, Man Cities of this world playing against the likes of your Tamworths, your Solihull Moors, for example, down here in the Cup. Yeah, I agree with that one. 100% agree with that one. Definitely, 100% agree with that one. Falkirk team did cost £1 million. We spent 40 million and get this. Yeah, I mean, there is a difference in value with the teams, and there is. I think, in Scotland, everybody talks about the divide in the Premier League, don't they? They talk about the fact that, in the Premier League, if you're going to stay up in the Premier League, when you get promoted, you have to spend hundreds of millions of pounds to even have a chance to stay up. Whereas in this league, the gap between us and the rest of the league is huge, not just financially, but in terms of everything, in terms of facilities, in terms of players, in terms of everything. And yeah, there is a massive difference. I mean, it's almost like every single week, you've got, say, the big games against Hearts and against Celtic, but then it's like, I suppose it'd be like, your Arsenal's playing against Liverpool, Man United for the odd 4 games in a season, and then the rest of the year playing the likes of your Lincoln Cities and your I don't know, your Walsalls and people like that, isn't it? So it's very similar to that, I guess, a little bit. But it is tough for us, and I think the situation is always going to be tougher when you play against these smaller clubs, because look, the way they play against your teams like us, they fight, they battle, they kick, they spoil. That's the way they play, because they know if they go out there and they go toe to toe with the Old Firm or Hearts, they're going to lose 9 times out of 10. It is what it is. So, that they do know that. And I think that is something you need to sort of take into account. Dado says, Falkirk, we've got that, done with that one. Dougie Allison says, problem with Roll is he keeps pissing about with the team and keeps playing the clowns, Kasama, Asgard, Tav and Chimiti. As I said, I would always go with the same 11 for these last 6 games. If you have got your players fit, all those players stay fit, then you go with the same team. You go with the same team, you keep the same team, and you keep a consistency of performance there. I'm not really a fan of these big signings from out of the league. Really think we should get some players from our own league who understand it. Monagers, that's a great shout. And look, I've been on record and I have said so many times, if you go back to Walter Smith's days and you look at those teams that really succeeded for Walter Smith, they had a majority of Scottish players. They did have a majority of Scottish players. That team that got to the UEFA Cup final, the vast majority of that team that got to the UEFA Cup final, yes, they lost to Zenit St. Petersburg, but the vast majority of that team was Scottish. I think it's from next season, Matrix Break, that the plastic pitches are not allowed anymore. But look, I think in terms of that, I agree. I think a few more Scottish players wouldn't hurt. It certainly would not hurt in the slightest. I don't think it would. For me, that would really help. It brings a bit of grit, a bit of determination into your team. Brings a bit of battle into your team, doesn't it? That is a good positive there, a really big positive. But look, that's going to come down to whether or not Rangers want it. Luke Graham, obviously, is one target, I know, from Dundee, absolutely. He was one player that looked at. I suppose Lyle Cameron is one that obviously came in and was never given a chance, really, under the new manager. So, hey, it is what it is in terms of those Scottish players. Just, there we go. Dado says exactly and does nothing and doing nothing. Right, guys, just waiting, obviously, for the second half to get back underway. Tab is only worried about himself, says Dado. Guys, 102 people watching. Please, of course, smash a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Help us to keep on building the channel up. Guys, would love to obviously build the channel right up. One of the biggest around. Be helped with your help and support. Interesting. Monagers says there is some serious quality in Scotland. Honestly, don't know how. Don't have a look in at them. Honestly, don't get how players like Bailey Rice don't get the chance either. I remember Rice v Man United played well. He did, actually. When he came on against Man United, he did really, really well. I agree with you on that one. I mean, just talk about this Magomi yellow card. He was the last man back, but he had players round on the cover. I suppose it is his defence there. Tavernier was behind him and Mikey Moore was to the right of him. So I guess there's players on the cover. That's the thing. No more. Scott Arfield playing as the man on the fence there. Changes. Miovski. Who's off? Mikey Moore has come off and Miovski is on. Interesting change. Not the change I would have made. I would have taken Asgard off, Chimiti off, any of those off. But no, Miovski is still... Bojan on, yeah. Mikey Moore, I think that's down more to the fact that he was a doubt for this game, if I'm being honest with you. That he's taken him off. I don't think it's any reflection on his performance. But interesting change. Manager hasn't got a closest Dado. Moore's got a niggle. I suppose it's Moore was a doubt for this game. That's probably why he's been taken off. And he did look tired, to be honest with you. I don't think he's fully fit in the slightest. Raskin. Yeah, he did. Here come Falkirk down the right hand side. Cut back. Foul on the Falkirk player. Silly foul. Anyway, back underway, guys. Second half, we are back. Hopefully, we get some more goals. Second half. Hopefully, we can get back into this game. .46 gone. It is 2-1. Falkirk free kick inside the Rangers half goes back. Falkirk, I think it's going to be a bit have and hold here. Have and hold here. Foul, free kick. The free kick to Falkirk. Ball out wide. Asgard goes across, trying to work the ball back. Good ball through the middle. Good stop. Good tackle there by Giga. Giga plays it out. Well played, Giga. Raskan now. Forward he goes. Plays it out. Gassama seems to have switched to the left-hand side here, which is where he's better. Cuts in. Well, beats one. Beats two. Keeps going. Keeps fighting. Wins the ball. Well done, Gassama. Into the box. It goes. Goal! Yes! And Chimiti finally scores and doesn't miss. 2-2. Good work by Gassama there. 2-2. It is 2-2. Fight back is on. Gassama, great work by Gassama there. You've got to put that one down to JD Gassama there. Keeps on battling, and he does look better on the left-hand side. Plays it in, and even Chimiti cannot miss from there. Doug Allison, what the fuck, Asgard, Tavern, Chimiti, still no Baron. I think for that, I know Juicy, says Dado. Yeah, look, 2-2. See, when we played two up front? Yeah, exactly, two up top. He should have gone with two up top from the start. We other people still saying 5-2, building on what Goal Guts was saying. Header there by Fernandez. Down. Ball down the right-hand side. Bart Falkirk coming down the right-hand side. Fernandez across the cover. Need another one now. Still going, Broggio. Into the box. Corner kick. Is it? No, goal kick. Chimiti nearly missed. Lol. Goal kick here. Butland going to send it long. Straight down the middle of the park. Chimiti jumps, heads it. Bojan Miovski on the hunt. Get it down again. Permit it down. Oh, for God's sake, Chimiti. And then he does what that? It has gone into orbit, that one. Chimiti, good work by Miovski. Wins it. Turns a little flick round. And Chimiti's shot is high, wide, and is heading for the moon. Probably gets closer than the Artemis mission did to the moon. We will get spot on. I've gave up on them every season. It's the same mentality all the time, says John Moffat. That was a poor shot. That's the problem. He's a frustrating player. He scores that goal and then he absolutely skies that one. Just crazy. Here's Miller again now for them. Forward to come. He's a good player, that Miller. Actually, good tackle there by Tavernier. One back by Miller. I think Gassam on the left was a good pick. I think Morey's better, more central. Morey's good as a 10. He's better inside, actually, as a 10 or an 8. That's where he plays better. Switch through. Oh, what's Tavernier doing? Lets it run, does he? Yeah, throw into Rangers. I agree on that one, yeah. Gassama always has said he's got better on the left. He's on the right, he struggles. As it stands at the moment, Rangers second. Joint points with Celtic, but we have a 8-goal difference, far superior goal difference to them, which is positive. 8 above them. Header forward. Miovski getting stuck in. Ball away by Falkirk. Forward it goes. Butland should really come for this ball. Doesn't. And it's Tavernier. It's Giga. Here's Lisa now for Falkirk. Goes down under pressure from Raskin. It's a free kick. Chimity is not a number 9, guys. We can beat this mob. Just need to cut out our mistakes. There's a discussion on cider taking place in the live chat. Anyone want to add to anybody got any contributions on the old cider chat? Over the shot from Yates. Michael, hopefully we can go on and win the game. Score a fair few goals would be nice. So we've got so far drinking cloudy cider. They should ban the stuff today. 2-day hangover. And then we other people adds Henry Weston's cider. Cloudy vintage is very nice. Yes, I don't know. I've got to say I'm not a cider fan, guys. Not a fan of cider. To be honest with you, not a big cider fan. For a beer, there was cider. Away by Bain. Flicked on. Good work by Raskin to win it back. Back again, Raskin still running. Go on, Nico. Go on, Nico, son. Shoots. Yes! 3-2. Raskin got goal. Good goal. Well run. Mr. Raskin, well worked. 3-2. Answering the critics there. Nicholas Raskin ramming the critics' words down there. And now Asgard's just punched him in the face. He's just gone down injured. Danny Rowe looks like he's just puked up. And Nico Raskin's okay. Asgard's just taken his own player out. Good goal, Raskin. Great finish. Does what he should be doing. Picks up the ball, drives at the back four, gets the goal. That's what we need him to do. Rolling back the weeks there, Mr. Raskin. Not quite the years because he's not that old. Rolling back the weeks. Running through the middle. Like prime Frank Lampard for Chelsea there. Look at that shot there. Good shot, Raskin. 3-2. Got to keep going now. Just keep on going. Keep on adding to this. Gorguts, mate, if your 5-2 comes off and you predict that before the game, I'm going to be gutted and put any money on it. Genuinely gutted. It was better than my predictions for yesterday. Every prediction I made yesterday didn't come off, actually, to be perfectly honest with you. Raskin's just silenced him on the jers. Yeah, absolutely. 3-2. Game completely turned on its head. Tactical change from Danny Rule at half-time. Goes to 2 up top. Turns the game on its head. Got to give the manager credit for that. Asgard now. Coming forward. Over halfway. Passes the ball forward. I'm sure he's going to get a nosebleed being that far at the park. Raskin flies in but loses it. And Falkirk will come forward. Dado Perso starting the old Wurzel song off. I'm a cider drinker. There we go. Here goes Magoma now on the drive forward. Gassama, sorry. Out it goes. Shot! Phew, saved by the keeper. Shot by Chimity, saved by Bain. Got to step it up again. Close him down, Miovski. Close him down. Need to keep this up. Yeah, absolutely. Cider equals heartburn, says Robert Rankin. Does it? I'm not sure on that one. Guys, it is 50-54 gone. The game has completely turned on its head. Falkirk, the long ball forward. Header away by Fernandez. Tavernier gets after the ball. Surely fouled as he plays that away. Ref says no. Scorguts is putting the turnaround in performance down to the chat about cider. Ball forward down the left-hand side. Magoma out there. Fernandez covers well. Pick back up is Raskin. Raskin now picks the ball up. Goes forward. Battles past one. Gets stuck on the second man. Breaks it down. Free kick though to Falkirk just inside the Rangers half. It's still 3-2. But that has shut half of the city of Glasgow up. Rolls it down the left-hand side. Good cover there by Fernandez. Across he goes. Fernandez had a decent game. Good battling. Unfortunately loses it though. Ball into the box. Poor ball in by Falkirk. Thank goodness it's a goal kick to Rangers. That Raskin strike was really good. Head over the ball. Drives into the area. Smashes it across the goalkeeper. Textbook finish. Yeah, he got headbutted in the face by Asgard after he scored. Yes, back in the title race. Absolutely, Sean. 55 gone. Ball forward. Chimiti goes forward. Loses the ball again. Gets it back now. Then loses it again. Then gets it back again. What's he doing over there? Seriously, man. Ball goes back there. Falkirk winning back. And it's going to be ball back to Bain. The keeper Bain with a big up and under straight into the stand. That was poor. Rangers throw left-hand side. Perhaps Falkirk feeling the pressure. Something. Still chatting about the cider in the live chat there. Dado going about some pub in Minehead, apparently. Has nice cider. There you go. Andy McDonald wants a peach cider. 56 back on, says Sean. Anybody got anything to add on the cider chat? And it's back now for a goal kick to Falkirk. Tav done. Aaron's maybe more pace, get back, won't get skinned, keep it simple. If you can, he do the bouncy. Yeah, Tim says Dado. Shifted inside now. Falkirk with the ball, bringing it out from the back, pushing it across to the right hand side. Pressure coming on. Good pressure in there. Good work. Rangers have it back. Poor ball. Butland, well done, Jack Butland. Sweeper keeper, tidies it up. It's gone straight through to Falkirk again. Good tackle play. Well read there by Tochi Chukwani. Here is Raskin. Pass one. Nearly past two, but it breaks off him. Tavernier picks it up now. On halfway. Goes forward. Chipped in. Header away. It's Raskin now. Lets it run across his body. Wins the ball back. Checks back inside. Here's Chukwani. Back. Oh, nearly threaded through for Raskin. Good idea. It is now back with Gigas. She swifts it inside to Asgard. Asgard comes off his man. Flicks it over his man. Ball. Poor ball though. Which Chukwani wins back. Well done, Chukwani. Magoma. Swung into the box. Surely, yes! Come on. Bojan Miovski scores. Change works. The change works. Bojan Miovski with the goal. It's now 4-2 Rangers. 4-2. Bojan Miovski with that goal. Absolutely fantastic from Bojan Miovski. Brilliant, brilliant finish from Bojan Miovski there. Lovely header. And you've got to give Danny Rule some credit for that change. He makes the change and he scores the goal. Bojan Miovski. Absolutely superb there from Bojan Miovski. Great. (4-2). Lovely finish by Miovski. Off his thigh into the net. Doesn't matter how it goes in, as long as it goes in. And that's 4-2. Danny Rule is over the moon with that one. The change works. The change works. Well done, Mr. Danny Rule, for that change. 4-2. Love the moment. Coming up for the hour mark now. It is 4-2. My heart is still running at full pace, says William Salmon. It's been a lot better second half. A big pickup and a big improvement second half. 3 unanswered goals from Rangers second half. That's my prediction, says Nick Porter. 4-2. It was actually, wasn't it? Here's Miller down the left-hand side. Swings it into the box. Deflected off the Rangers defender. It's going to be behind for a Falkirk corner. Gorgut says 5-2. It's happening, baby. 4-2 to Rangers. Bojan Miovski with the finish. That's 2-2 now for Miovski. His confidence must be sky high. Coming into form at the right time for the title run-in. Bojan Miovski hopefully can provide us with the goals to fire us to the title. The player we thought we were getting, the North Macedonian maestro. Away by Butland, punched away. Gassama flicks it round the corner. Asking Fernandez to chase it. Gets there. Play on, says the referee, as Gassama picks it up now. On his own. Loses the ball though, and Falkirk win it back. Come on the counter. Tochi Chukwani smashes it up, but it's a free kick to Falkirk. Did his job there, just stopped it there. That's the main thing. We're like Glasgow buses today. Wait ages and 3 come along at once, says Sean. Biggest change on Miovski, says Big Brother. Andy McDonald says BBC radio commentary team so pleased with the Rangers' performance this second half. Not, I guess that's a joke. Lol, Sean. Here's Raskin. Here's Chimiti. Back to Raskin again. Back to Chimiti again. Controls it. Holds it up. Good ball. Just read by Falkirk in the end. That goes to Raskin. He's got a chance to flick it round the corner, but he didn't quite get there. Keep believing. Lol. Keep believing, says, as Big Marvin said. This is Rangers' best game quite a while, says Nick Porter. Here's Tavernier, rolls it into the middle to Chimiti. Chimiti round the corner ball. Tavernier gets after it on the right hand side. Can we get a decent delivery? Get up, Chimiti, get up. Ball into the box. Header away. Up and under from the Falkirk player. Asgard says, my ball. Goes forward, gets shoved, gets a free kick. One thing he does do well, like I said in the first half, wins free kicks. Free kick to Rangers here in a dangerous play position on the right-hand side of the area. Tavernier over it. Oh, it was an accident. Thank you very much, JJ. £5 donation. Thank you very much. I'm okay, Big Brother. Good, thanks, mate. How are you? In there. Oof. Thank you very much, JJ. That's your 5th or 6th super chat. £5 donation. Thank you very much for that one. Absolutely fantastic. All those donations go to help run the channel, so thank you so much for that. Here comes the Falkirk forward again. Into the box. Well read by Jack Butland. Well read, Jack. Rangers player is down and the game is stopped. Celtic fans would have been celebrating at half time. They would have done then this. Absolutely. Be tears on the green and white side of Glasgow this afternoon. Great to see the beasts. He's crying now. Rangers 2-4 up. The BBC radio still on about how bad their first half performance was. Mikey Moore is tracking now. Mikey Moore looks like a little 12-year-old sat on the sideline. He really does look very young. Rangers fans in fine voice. It's Magoma who's down, which is worrying because we haven't got the left back on the bench. Yeah, absolutely. Imagine all the Celtic fans that went onto the shops at 2-0. Yeah, absolutely. Danny Rule talking to Yusuf Chimiti now, trying to give some instructions about what he wants to see. He's laughing and smiling about something though, isn't he? JD Gassama now pointing something out. Danny Rule saying, yes, but you need to do this, you need to get in here, do this. Back underway now. This guy with a nice little red, white and blue hat on in the crowd there. A little bounce up and down. Martin Formby, 15. What, you mean Mikey Moore? Yeah, he does look very young, doesn't he? Here's Jack Butland ordering everyone up. Has the ball in his hand, telling everyone to get out. Drops the ball. 65 gone. Sends the ball forward long, right-footed. Up, header away. Ball breaks down, drops down. Here's flick around the corner by Magoma. Up again. Falkirk, header away. Jaquani is there to win it, but again it breaks down. Schmitty can win this ball back. Jaquani picks it up, a good ball. Here's Tavernier on the right-hand side. Do something sensible with it, Tavernier. Swings it to the back post. Gassama makes a run on it, doesn't get any contact. And Jaquani will get after this. Fold is pushed to the ground. It's going to be a free kick to Rangers deep inside Falkirk territory. Almost as good as a corner, this one. My dad's in the crowd with the hats. Like your dad, Dado. 66 gone. Match stats. Since the 26th minute, we've had 2 shots. They've had 2 shots. We've had 11. They haven't had a shot on target. We've had 6. Nick, that's hilarious, mate. Guys, read Nick's comment. Really funny. Tavernier swings it in. Up it goes. Header! Fernandez just over. Free kick anyway. Would not have stood. Fernandez jumps their back post. Just over the bar. Corner. It's a goal kick to Falkirk. They're playing it out from the back. At least they're sticking to their principles, I suppose. Milovsky battling to get the ball back, trying to fight for it here with the Falkirk defender. And now Tavernier against Lucky, but somehow the defender comes away from both of them. Feeds it to the right-hand side. Just shows the formation is totally worthless, needs never used again. Yeah, we should always go with 2 up top, shouldn't we? Falkirk coming forward now, down the right-hand side, swing into the box. Good defending there by Fernandez. Does he get the return? He does. Works it away, tries to clear it. Good block by the Falkirk defender, attacker though. And they're coming in on the right-hand side. Rangers trying to crowd him out. Shifted across. Penalty to Falkirk. God's sake, Tavernier, you idiot. You absolute idiot. Tavernier gives away a penalty kick. Gets wrong side of his man, lets him run off him, drags him, kicks him, pushes it. Stupid from Tavernier. Absolutely stupid. Stupid from Tavernier. Absolutely stupid. VAR is checking it. Come on, Jack. Got to save it. Penalty to Falkirk. Butland up against Miller, is it? Goal. 4-3. Butland nearly gets there, gets a hand to it, but just not enough to keep it out. 4-3. Bloody Tavernier, yet again. He's been to blame for 2 of the goals this afternoon. To blame for the first, to blame for the penalty. Without Tavernier, this is a 4-1. Seriously, get him hooked off. Get him off, Danny Raw. Take that absolute serial loser off our pitch, please. Told you, take Tav off. He's done to his matrix break. That was probably a red card, so we're lucky. Tav is a joke, says Dado. 60, going up to 70 minutes gone. 4-3 now. Just got to get over the line now. Wilson on now. So Yates, Broggio and Yates off for them. Wilson and Parkinson on for them. What the fuck was Tav doing, man? Stupid pen to give away, says Glenn. Agreed. Aaron's he's faster. Keep it simple. Magoma off and Aaron's on. Why not take Tav off? The guy's given away 2 goals this afternoon. Get that absolute serial bottle job off our pitch. Ball up in the air by Falkirk. It is 71 on the clock. Rangers again hanging on a little bit now. Asgard. Miovski plays it off his man. Throw in to Rangers. Aaron's on the left-hand side for Rangers with this throw-in, which is great because he's right-footed, you know. Definitely seeing us scoring again, says Davy Cooper. Let's hope so. Into the box, away by Falkirk. Headed back in by Rangers. Miovski scrapping away. Asgard goes in there. Miovski tries to lay it to Chimiti. Away by Falkirk. Miller shifts it quick. And Falkirk can break here. Fouled. It's a free kick, is it? To Rangers. Going to be a card coming out as well. Yellow card for Max Aarons. Congratulations to Linda Williamson, who's been a member for 3 months. Max Aarons' 3rd yellow card of this season. Anyway, Rangers have trying to push back against Falkirk, who have the ball at the back, playing it amongst their back 4. Any more changes, Danny? Now is the time, I think. Laid off. Ball to the box. Dangerous. Flicked away. No one goes for it. Miller shoots. Just wide. That was close. That was close. Cannot do this anymore. Come on, boys. No one battling out there to get that ball. Just wide. That was poor. Poor defending again by Rangers. Still, Rowan won't take him off. Butland sends it long. Straight through to Bain. Falkirk, send it long. Header away by Fernandez. Well done. Throw in now, Falkirk. Good battling there. Well won. Raskan wins it. Goes past 1. Past 2. Good ball. Miovski. Here's Gassama again. Gassama going at his man. Go on, Gassama. Go on. Handled. Shot. Who scored that? Someone scores. 5-3. Was it Gassama? Was it Chimiti? I don't know who gets the goal in the end, but it's 5-3. It is 5-3. 5-3. I don't know who put that ball on the back. It was a right little fuss on the edge of the area, and it's 5-3. Two-goal restored. 2-goal lead restored. Gassama with the ball. Comes inside. Shoots. Shots blocked. Is it both of them? I don't know who kicked that in the end. Shot. It was Chimity actually in the end. It looked like Gassama and Chimity both swing their leg at it, and one of them gets it and one of them doesn't. 5-3. $75 gone. Connor Barron is about to come on soon. That's a good move. Bringing on Connor Barron, a battle boy. 5-3 now. 5-3. 2-goal cushion is restored with 15 to go. This game is crazy. This game is bonkers. 8 goals in this game so far. It's been absolutely crazy. And down goes a Rangers player on the edge of the box. It is Aarons. It's a free kick to Rangers. Come on, you Rangers, says London Kane. Game is nuts, says JJ. 5-3. Park the bus now, please, says Robert Rankin. This is good for our goal difference, says Andy McDonald. Well, letting goals in isn't, mate, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Get Connor Barron on, says Dado Perso. Excellent finishing from the big man, says Juicy Bear. Take Tav off, please, says Matrix Break. Who's coming off? It's Asgard who is coming off and Barron who is coming on. Good, I like Connor Barron. He's a good player. Hello, Asgard heading off to get his hair done. John Murphy says, careful what you say about Tav, folks. Juicy, fake, resting pants on. We'll call you for slating the players. Chimity apologies need to be loud as the gate was, says official GKD. Connor Barron giving instructions already. Future Rangers captain, possibly. Connor Barron is on. Mark Grimes says the edge of my seat is ruined, Owen. I can imagine, mate. Can imagine. 77 on the clock. Long ball forward. Miovski made an impact since he's come on. Ball into the box. Down. Barron. Penalty, surely. Handball. Ref says no. Is it going to a VAR check? No, I didn't either, Graham. Definitely not. Butland. Down the right-hand side, left-hand side, long ball for Chimity Chase. Can't get there. And it is out for a goal kick to Falkirk. We've got to win this, says Nick. I agree, buddy. It's not a penalty. His arm was by his side. It was in a natural position. Although these days, who knows with the offside rule? I think they make it up as they go along. Fernandez up and under away. Deep into the Falkirk half. That'd be a good clearance in rugby, that would. Can't believe this was not given. That was not given, says Mark. I can, mate. His arm was by his side. It was in a natural position. It wasn't like he flicked his arm out to block it. So, fair enough. Ball coming away now with Donaldson bringing it out from the back for Falkirk. Sends it long down the right-hand side. Max Aarons covering his man well there. Good cover across. Also covering there is Gassama. Gassama had a much better second half. Bad tackle there. And it's all kicking off now. Raskin getting stuck in. Raskin getting shoved. It's all going off on the sidelines now. Referee's got all this to sort out now. I don't know what happened there. It's a bad tackle. Yellow card for Miller. Who else is getting called over? Tate, I think, got the yellow card. Someone else getting called over now. Raskin getting stuck into his man. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did he fall over there? He was hardly touched and he fell over like he'd been shot. That's embarrassing. I'm not being funny, but realistically, some of these players go down like they've literally like they've been shot despite with the slightest of touch. Don't care if it's 10-9, just win the game, says John Moffat. Get 5 more wins and we win the league. Believe, 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 says London Kane. Raskin also booked that his 7th yellow of the season. We've been a 1.5 teams a lot this season. Can't believe that was not given. Anyway, look, 80 minutes gone. 10 minutes to go, guys. We'll get a man of the match poll running in a minute. Any nominations for man of the match, please drop them now. Before we drop the poll. $80 gone. Coming up for 81 gone. Swung away there. Bloke with a serious beard come on for Falkirk there. Nice beard. If we win the league, should we offer Danny Rule a new contract? Probably would do, mate. They gave Clement one after he failed, so I don't see why they would give him a new contract. Just quickly do the poll. Let's get the poll up. There we go. 9 to go. 9 minutes to go. Changes for them. Miller and Tate off. Ross and Cartwright on. Sounds like a estate agents, Ross and Cartwright. Ball forward now. Brought down. Flick around the corner. 9 to go. Ross now coming in from the left-hand side. Cuts it inside. Surely can't concede another one. Good battling by Chukwuani. Here goes Ross now with the ball yet again. Tavernier misses his tackle yet again. And fortunately, the Falkirk player isn't very good, so runs it out of touch. 2 to go, 8 to go. John McGlynn looking less happy now. He still looks like your granddad, I reckon. Anyway, look, it's back throwing now. Tavernier with the throw-in, taking his time over this. Fans have been great against it. Yeah, agreed. Juicy, our fan away support has been fantastic. Really loud all game. Superb. Excellent from them today. Well done, boys and girls. And it is away there by Raskin for a throw-in to Falkirk. Still Falkirk had the ball now. Throw-in goes into the box. Up against Giga there. That's a good work away. Well done. Tavernier wins it. Scoops it over the head, obviously, of Miovski. Miovski can't get there. And it is a throw-in to Rangers, though, nonetheless, as the Falkirk man puts it out. Tav's distribution is rotten, says Dado. Agreed. Here we go. Back again. Tavernier. Back to Barron. Nick says that his man of the match is Miovski. As Falkirk come down the right-hand side. Pull back. Rangers defending has been shocking today. Yeah, it has not been the best, has it? Long ball to the box. Over the head of the Falkirk player, thank goodness. Good cover by Giga round. Parkinson couldn't get there. Hi, Owen. Hi, Gail. How you doing? Come on, the Jers. Agreed. Ball into the box. Over everyone's head. Well done. Who's coming off? Chukwani's coming off for Ant-Man, is it? So, Chukwani and Gassama off, Diamonde and Ant-Man on. Chukwani and Gassama off, Diamonde and Ant-Man are on. See, Gassama's had a much better second half for definite. A much better second half. Oliver Ant-Man on, see what he can do. Got to feel some of these squad players could have a big part to play in the rest of the season. 85 minutes gone, 5 to go. Ball long, forward, header away by Falkirk into the midfield. Ross picks it up for them, skips away from James Tavernier as per. Beats him again just for a laugh. No, I don't know where Ross is going. He's going back to his own half now. Anyway, picked up there by Miovski. Barron. Ant-Man feeds it on. Diamonde rolls it onto Ant-Man now. Get in the box, get in the box. Deflected straight into the arms of Bain. Here is the ball back with Bain again. 4 to go. Guys, keep your votes coming on the man of the match poll. Let's have a quick look what we've got. Raskin on 35, Miovski on 22, Chimiti on 30, 13 on other. Remember to comment if your man is not on there. I mean, you could easily include Chukwani on that as well. I think he's had a decent game too. Second half. Is that someone just been pulled up for a foul throw? I don't think I've ever seen anyone pulled up for a foul throw since kids football. You always teach your kid how to throw the ball all the way back behind your head and release the ball. Davy Cooper's having a party. Rangers now with a 10 superior goal difference to Celtic. 2 points clear of them in second place. Unleash the Ant-Man, says Juicy Bear. Corner to Rangers. Let's have this. Come on, boys and girls. Let's have another one. Let's get another one. Let's get another one. Unleash the Ant-Man, says Juicy Bear. As my dog snores away in the corner of the room. Tavernier with the corner kick now. Miovski in the box. Giga up. Come on. Ball in. Oof, dropped. Ant-Man. Chimiti. Ant-Man again. Ball back across. In. Yes! 6-2. Miovski again. His second goal. 3-2. What a player. Come on. 6-3. 6-3. Goal difference boosted again. Bojan Miovski. Super sub. Bojan Miovski scores yet again. Give Danny all the credit for that one. But I've got to tell you something. That man has got to start the next game. Bojan Miovski has to start. Has to start. We've got to go 2 up top next game. Great ball in. Chimiti to Ant-Man. Ant-Man, beautiful ball across the face of the area. Cannot miss. Cannot miss. Unfortunately, London came. The last game's away at Falkirk. Great ball in by Thing. And Miovski with a perfect poacher's finish. Exactly what we need. 6-3 Rangers. 5 goals to 1 second half. 11 better goal difference to Celtic. Second place back for Rangers. (6-3) guys. Game surely now is done and dusted. Surely. So goal difference is going to play a part, I think, as we go into the end of the season. And that is a big boost on the old goal difference. It really is. A big boost on the old goal difference. This is 6 goals. Helps with the goal difference. It also helps with your goals scored, which is if the goal difference is level at the end of the season, your goals scored comes into effect there at that point. Second half, Rangers have been very, very impressive. Played an awful lot better second half. Definitely the old proverbial game of 2 halves. The official GK says, we're now so good going forward. Danny fixed the defence first. Now the attack is flowing. First pre-season next year. I can't wait for how good we'll be. Good shout on that one. Four minutes of added time. 4 minutes. Wouldn't be surprised if he scored again. Would be good, Davey. 6-3. 6-3. Give all our Tims a wave. Ground has emptied very, very rapidly now. You can get the chant going. Is there a fire drill? Is there a fire drill? 2-0 down. Okay, just score 6, make sure. Miovski must play, says Matrix Break. Agreed. Miovski's been brilliant since he's come on. Good play there. Rangers win it back in midfield. It's Raskin it's on drive forward. Raskin still going. Falls over though. Can't take the ball with him, unfortunately. It was a great run though. Ball away now to the left, to the right hand side of Rangers defence. Picked up there by Stewart on the left. Coming back. Feed inside to Ross again for them. Turns, feeds it back. Falkirk have the ball going. Big Brother says, hope Miovski gets a run in the team now. Me too. After those 2 goals, you've got to be putting him in. He's made a big, big difference. The going to 2 up top in the second half has massively, massively helped. Hugely helped, I think. Foul there on errand. It's a free kick to Rangers. And we are in halfway through the added time. Halfway through the added time now. A statement of intent, says Andy McDonald. Good shout, mate. Good shout. Could be a title for a video, mate. Could be a title for a video. Danny Roll much happier now, second half, than he was first half. Dado says he wants a friendly against Coventry City in the summer. There you go. Bring all the Rangers fans down to the CBS Arena. Mate, I don't think I've got that power, Dado, to persuade the club to come down to playing a pre-season friendly against Coventry. I don't think I've got that sort of power, mate. Trust me, you probably wouldn't. And look, I don't know. It'd be interesting. Where I live is like a bloody car park anyway on a match day. Never mind if Rangers fans turned up as well. It'd be like don't know. It'd been a move. I'm not going to say anything about Coventry though, because I'm surrounded by them. Surrounded by Coventry fans this afternoon. Although they have had a good season, they have pretty much been promoted back to the Premier League. Danny, job done. Danny's getting his coat on. Start as David Lloyd used to say in the cricket. Start the car, Bumble. Danny Roll's getting his coat. He's ready to leave. And the 6 stewards are going around to try and sort the Rangers fans. Oh, I mean, that's great. 6 of them having a little drift round there. Should be all over now, surely. 30 seconds left. Headed by Barron. One, well done, Connor Barron in midfield. Good fight. Subs have made an impact. That's a good thing. You know, the subs that he's made today have made an impact. Good chest down by Chimiti. Forward it goes again to the right hand side. Chimiti chases, blocked off. Chimiti battles for it. Throw in to Falkirk. Mark Grames says, can you see us now? New league table as it stands at the moment in the top left of the screen. Rangers second, only a point behind Hearts. And there is the final whistle, guys. Ref doesn't even get to the 94th minute. It is game over. Rangers go back to second. Smiles on the faces. Wow. Matrix breaks. We know that before kick-off, seen that Team Chimity up front himself. Now Miovski, second half, 2 up front. Miovski, guys, what both get 2 goals. Danny, no, please take note. Good shout. Cheers, own mate. Catch you soon. Great stream. Thank you, Glenn. Yeah, look, I mean, look, at the end of the day, you've got to take the positives out of that. First half was absolutely bloody dire. It was absolutely dire. Really poor performance. I think he got the team wrong. He got the shape wrong. He got the formation wrong. But we get that goal before half-time to get us back into it. And then he has the courage to make the changes. That's the key thing. Makes the changes at half-time, brings on Miovski, goes 2 up top, and it makes all the difference in the world. It makes us into a better team. Improves our level of performance. Much, much better. Much better. Danny Rule telling the boys to go, and there's a keep believing banner in the away end. Marvin Andrews style, keep believing in the away end here at Falkirk Stadium. I bet, like I said, second half, 5 goals. 5 goals to 1 to make it 6-3 Rangers. Takes us back up to second in the table. Let me just enlarge the table for you on screen, cover my ugly face up. There you go. You can see there, look, we are second in the table now. Our goal difference vastly superior to theirs as well. Does help massively there. Boys going to thank the fans at the end of this game. Such a turnaround in the second half. Such a turnaround second half. Such an improvement second half. And Bojan Miovski has got to take a big credit for that one. Looks like Conor Brannan's little brother in the crowd there. But yeah, a better performance. And look, I think one of the big things here, guys, is a change of mentality. For me, a change of mentality. You know, before we go 2-1 down, we go 2-0 down under previous managers. I don't think that we come back. I don't think we come back. I think we perhaps we lose 2-1, or we perhaps at best get a 2-2 draw. We certainly don't come back to win 6-3 in that fashion. You know, that certainly is a big one for me. A huge one for me. That fight back there. It's a mentality changer. A real mentality changer from the boys out there today. Let's have a look. We'll just end that poll there. So, guys, the man of the match poll, just ending it now. We'll bring you your man of the match in a moment. But, you know, look, I've got to say that was it was an acid test. Rangers overcame that acid test this afternoon. Your man of the match poll this afternoon. So, our man of the match this afternoon. Your man of the match is Nico Raskan with 44%. Second, Bojan Miovski with 31%. Third, Yusuf Chimiti with 19%. Your votes, 6% of you voting other as well. So your man of the match this afternoon is Raskan, closely followed by Bojan Miovski. Paisley Road West is Andy McDonald's favourite song. That's a good song, yeah. The Billy Boys, love a bit of Billy Boys as well, although they're probably not meant to sing that. Penny Arcade, love a bit of Penny Arcade. Magic's 2 strikers. Yeah, play 2 strikers makes a huge difference. Huge difference. Aldo says yes, absolutely. You know, look, for me now, I know Ryan Naderi is out for the rest of the season, but you go with Miovski and Chimiti in the last 2 games now. You play 2 up top permanently. For me, you've got to do that. It just makes such a difference. It provides, I think, you with so much more aggression, so much more attacking intent. Dada says defending, hiding behind the sofa. Are the Terriers raging, says Daniel. Mark says, I mean, I turned it off after 2-0. I was keeping an eye on the score. Decided to watch second half on my phone when I was out walking the dog. Never mind. Didn't know you were live, Pam. No worries, Aldo. But yeah, look, guys, it is a good performance, a better performance. It was a performance of 2 halves, wasn't it? Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's absolutely brilliant fundament in the second half. Really good. Just so much better. Who knew Scottish football was a physical league, and getting physical players makes us better, says the official. Yeah, I mean, look, Chimiti, look, in terms of Chukwuani, he's made a big difference. Barron being back made a difference as well. It's been excellent. Second half, much improved from the boys. Much improved from the boys. Much better display. And getting the win. That's what it was all about at the end of the day. 100% getting the win and doing better. Dada, thanks to the hearts. Guys, please, of course, smash a like on the video. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Derek says sterling effort from Rangers. Unfortunately, he wasn't playing today, but obviously he will be back for the next game. A week off now. Of course, warm weather training camp in Spain and then back at it against Motherwell. Goal difference looks good, says Aldo. I agree. And playing on a plastic pitch as well. Agree. Yes, 2 up front is the only way forwards now. Sandy McDonald, I agree, buddy. 100% agree on that one. It's been better. Much, much better second half. Game of 2 halves. Got to say, absolutely delighted with that second half performance from the boys. Taking it on. Taking it on. Anyway, guys, thank you for catching us live. Thank you for coming along and watching with me. Thank you for all your comments. As always, absolutely amazing. We'll catch you soon again very soon. Obviously, keep your eyes out for videos on the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.